enough.
Most of all, fuck you.
What's up, everybody? OGP, that's me. John Ward, that's him. And you're you. Look at we've got a different looking background here. In fact, maybe we can even. There's a little piece of paper right here, keeping because there's.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, the lights. If I take that off, it bleaches the screen.
Oh, okay.
But how are you all doing? We are at John Ward's place here in Las Vegas.
This is my pad.
So we had wanted to do a video like out on Fremont. We know we could not do Horror Movie Monday from Fremont Street. It just would not work out. Copyright infringements, all that stuff. And we have a ton of pickups from Zia Records to go over right now. So we're going to do all that stuff. Last night would have been the night to do the Fremont Street live stream, but I got out here Saturday. We had dinner, came back here, and got so drunk.
Yeah.
I was hungover. We didn't get out of here till like 5 yesterday, and I did not have a sip of alcohol out last night. There was no way I was going to be able to walk around.
There was too much. I a couple of times that I've been with Philip, I've said, I want to get really drunk. I want to get really wasted because I haven't done that in years. We've never done it until last night.
Yeah.
And then it just
yeah. We had a good time. We tried to watch Ambulance.
Yeah. It didn't go over very well.
So he gave up and turned it off halfway through. But we had a good time. Apple and Matt's, we always do apple whiskey. Here we did apple vodka, and that spelled doom for me. But it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. Then yesterday, after recovering from the hangover enough to actually get out, we went to Zia Records. We both dropped off a ton of movies to get credit for so we could buy more stuff. And then we went and bought more stuff.
Yeah.
So I brought out 2 bags, one of DVDs, one of Blu-rays, traded in. I got $40 in credit. I was hoping for 20, 25. I got like 40. And how did you do?
I took a crate, and it was a full-size crate, and I got like 75.
That's good. We had some fun. We have a ton of pickups to go over and show you. So being that I'm on the road, I'm on the laptop here, and we tried to do John in his office where we could, I could be a little closer to the screen and all that stuff. But just being in the other room, echoes, feedback, and that type of thing was an issue. So we're sitting here together. So the comments are a little bit of a challenge. So what we're going to do is just go through the news, which is really simple. I have one thing to talk about in the world of horror movie news, and that is this week is the movie Sinners is coming out. I am not excited about this movie at all. John said he's heard that it's getting pretty good.
I'm a Michael B. Jordan fan, so I will. I may not see it in the theater, but I'll definitely watch it streaming. So
okay, I don't think I'll watch it at all. It doesn't look good to me. So I got a movie pass. I can go see it for free, but I'm telling you, the whole the trailer, all the people in that room and everything doing, get whatever they're doing. I just don't care. I just don't care. It doesn't look like a good horror movie to me. I have no interest. We'll see if I go. I don't know, maybe. But we went and saw today. We went and saw Drop. So we can talk about that. I went and saw the Amateur and Warfare. And the Amateur was good. It was very good. I enjoyed it. I give it that a 4 stars out of 5. The Warfare, 5 out of 5. I would give that like a 10 out of 5. It was an amazing movie. It is clearly, in my opinion, the best war movie of all time. It is the best war.
Wow.
It is. There's a lot of good war movies out there. I've seen a lot of war movies. I was in the Marine Corps, and we would sit in theaters. In fact, and they like Full Metal Jacket. There's a scene where they're in the theater watching like a movie or something, and we've been in there. I think it's Full Metal Jacket. I could be drunk. Anyway, no.
No, you're thinking Joker 2.
No, I'm not thinking of Joker 2. But anyways, no, it's maybe Hamburg Hacksaw Ridge. I don't know. Anyways, there's a movie where the Marines are in a theater and then they're I think they're like called off to war. Anyways, I've sat in that exact theater watching war movies, Marine movies and stuff. I've seen a lot of good war movies. And this isn't even about Marine. Well, I mean, Marines are in it, but it's about Navy SEALs, and it's just by far the way it's done is just amazing. So, Warfare, highly, highly, highly recommend it. I will be buying a copy of that before it comes, or whenever it comes out on physical media. As far as Drop, we went to the theater. We were supposed to go.
I'm sorry, where?
The theater. The theater. We went there this afternoon. We were going to go a couple nights ago, but the showing was just like, it was either too soon or too late. And so we opted to put it off until yesterday. Then I was too hungover. So we put it off till today. So we did go see Drop earlier today. And I'll let you give your thoughts first on that.
I'm a huge Christopher Landon fan. I have liked all of his movies but one. He's a writer-director. He's also written movies for other people. He is Michael Landon's son. I think he's right up there with like Oz Perkins as far as you want to say, celebrity kids type of thing. I really like Drop. I think it's his best movie, and I loved it. So I would, if we're doing the 1 to 5, I would give it maybe like a 4, 4.5. A 5 is difficult. A 5 is like Citizen Kane. So you're going to have to do something really special to get a 5. So I give it a 4 or a 4.5, but closer to a 4.5.
Okay. I thought it was good. It was very well put together. I enjoyed it. It starts off like and gets right into it, introduces you to the cast, and gets the story going. And there's not much delay or dilly-dallying, so I like that. And then we're in of what's going on, and it's very intense. The second act for me was not as good as the first or third act, but we needed that to get there. I don't feel like there was any wasted scenes or shots, but it was good. And then the third act, where most movies where the shit hits the fan, that was very good. So I would recommend checking out Drop, seeing a theater if you can. Drop is it's not the kind where you're like, you don't need the theatrical experience. You can wait and watch it at home. But anything to me is like, when we have nice TVs and stuff at home now, big screens and stuff. So it's always nice watching at home. But I just enjoy being in the theater. The smell of popcorn and the goodness and all the things going on. So if you can go, but you won't be disappointed. But you don't need that theatrical experience, where I feel like Warfare, you need to get your butt to the theater and see Warfare in the theater, because the sound, the way it goes, there's one song in the entire movie, Warfare, and there's no score. You are in the heat of this war. What is going on with these guys? And I forget the one guy's name, but the one, I think he was the one guy, was he, what's the movie with Jennifer Aniston where they're like in the RV smuggling drugs?
Oh, We Are the Millers.
Okay, the son in that.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
Okay,
yeah.
So he's like one of the lead actors in this. He's like the captain. And then the James Gandolfini's son.
Okay.
What's his name? Something Gandolfini. He's in this. And which he's also in Daredevil, and he's very good. But it's a totally different type of role for him. So I was very happy to see them. They're both great. The whole cast is great. Warfare had, goosebumps. And I walked out of the theater with the biggest lump in my throat. I was choked up. It was emotional. So highly recommend Warfare. If you're going to go see anything, recommend Warfare first. If you're a horror movie fan, go see The Drop. Or if you're more action fan, see Amateur. But Amateur and The Drop, pretty much equal. But Warfare is the one I highly recommend everybody's got to see. So that's that. Sinners this week. Is anybody going to go see Sinners? Are you going to go see Sinners? Or you already said maybe?
Yeah, probably streaming. I think that Michael B. Jordan is a good director. I liked Creed 3. Stallone said that he would have done it differently, so I'm curious of how he would have done it. But I think that Michael B. Jordan is a really good actor. He's a good director, and so I'm kind of enjoying following his career. So I'll definitely check it out. So
right on. Well, and now we'll say hello to all the badasses in the chat here. And before we dive in, because we've got a ton of pickups from Zia, and I've got a couple movies that John was going to trade into Zia that they didn't take, not because they weren't good, because they had too many in stock already. And then, so I've got Zia pickups, Savers pickups, and some stuff from John. What do you have? Don't start showing just where you got
it. Well, Zia.
Okay.
Savers.
Savers.
Two Zias. Savers. You. And that's it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Zia, right?
This is Zia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So lots of fun stuff to talk about here. So let me say hello to everybody. Deadpool Fanatic chimed in a little bit early. Are you going to watch The Ugly Stepsister or The Shrouds? I have no idea what those are. Good evening, OGP. Happy Horror Movie Monday. Everybody smash that like button if you would. That would be cool. Tiki Ghoul. What's up, Tiki? Viva LOGP. Viva Tiki. So, Tiki, if you're with us, hopefully you're having a good one. And Lee Phillips, what's up? Watching from Wales. Love Wales. Got some good old Welsh blood in me. I think we've talked about that before. And Lee says, hi, OGP John and everyone watching. And Gail's in the house. What's up, Gail? How you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're feeling well and doing well, and family and everybody's good. Fluffy Gamer likes turtles because he's a weirdo. Let's see. Antonis, what's going on? OGP and John, how you doing, Antonis? Good to see you. Let's see here. Nocturno's in the house. What up, Nocturno? Robert C. was cracking, Robert. And Killer Care Bear, what up? Fluffy Gamer. JW. So I'm OGP and you're JW. There you go. You got him up.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Fluffy Gamer. It's Tam. You know what time it is? It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
Christmas time. And she does hooking because she's a woman now.
And they don't know what that means.
They don't.
But they
It's
will in a
Christmas
little
time.
bit.
She does hooking. I'll start off. That'll be my first pickup that I show. It's Christmas time. She's a hooker. It's amazing. It's amazing. We were blessed with a wonderful movie last night.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that one.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How's the G fam? What up? How was Boogie Nights? Haven't watched it.
I
told you guys. I don't know. I have not watched it.
So I just let people know I cannot see the comments. I'm too far away.
Okay.
So who mentioned Boogie Nights?
That was House of G fam.
So how's the G fam? Have you seen? Oh God, what was the one that I mentioned with Wonderland with Val Kilmer? Have you seen Wonderland with Val Kilmer?
Is that something in common with Boogie Nights?
Yeah, because Boogie Nights is supposed to be John Holmes, and Wonderland is John Holmes.
Okay.
Well, it's Val Kilmer as John Holmes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. And we said so. Hello to Wicked Network. And Fluffy says F Vegas. He just jealous because he couldn't go. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom.
Your tears give me happiness.
Oh, what's up, Wet One? Wet One's in the house. Wet Movie One.
Hey, Wet Movie One.
Dominic St. Clair. What's up, Jennifer Half? What up, Jennifer? How you doing? Good to see you. DG. Hey, yo. What's up to you, DG? Let's see. Wet Movie One says, I wish I was able to chill with y'all. Yeah, so I gotta fix that a little bit. Sorry. So Web Movie One, I don't think it's secret, right? You put a video up. I didn't watch it. I don't watch YouTube, but I don't think it's a secret, right? So I'm going to spill the beans. Web Movie One was in Vegas for a secret project this weekend. He can tell you about it on his channel if he wants, but he was out here, but he was working on a movie with somebody else, and we didn't get to see him. So that was a bummer because we love our Wet One, but we love Zia more. So
Sorry.
our priorities. So we had to go to Zia. Although Wet One really, truly, he flew into Vegas, and his arms were very tired.
Very tired.
But then he didn't stay in Vegas. He went outside of Vegas somewhere. So, but he was in Nevada. And so he did something fun. And so we'll have to check out his video maybe at some point. But everybody else should. And his link is down below. So is John's link down below. But so make sure you're checking them out. But it would have been cool to see you, homeboy. We'll have to get together soon. Let's see. Yeah, someone got back from Vegas. Yes, he did. This doesn't look like Vegas. No, Jennifer, it is. We are in Las Vegas.
We're in Las Vegas right now.
In Las Vegas. but we're not out on free. We can't carry all these movies around on free.
No,
We gotta do
this,
more
is,
Movie
this is
Monday.
my apartment. Somebody in the comments a while back said that I should do a tour of the apartment. So this is the living room. So you're seeing one side of the living room here with all my movies.
There you go. So yeah, it's not a Las Vegas trip without you guys. No, it definitely we missed our wet one. Would have been cool. We'll plan something out again. I think Hamburger Hill, you might be right, Wicked Network. That might have been it, where they were all watching a movie and they had to get up and go to war. What are those interesting masks behind you? John, would you like to talk about your masks?
So this is the first one here, like that kind of Joker type looking mask there.
The horns?
Yeah, that's actually a jester mask. That one is from Axe Grinder 2. I wrote the story for it. I was a producer on it. I picked the mask. I did a lot on that movie, Axe Grinder 2. And then the three that are facing out, these are by Miranda Dudley. She's an effects artist, a makeup artist. These are...
When you're turned that way, they may not be able to hear you as well.
Oh, sorry. So, okay, because I can see them here.
Yep.
So these are from Meat Hook Massacre 4, which I wrote, produced, directed, and these are all from Miranda Dudley. These two here, these are from The Killer Bubba, 2 different masks, and then that one there is from Ruth, and she's like a female version of Bubba. So
nice.
Yeah, so those are masks, and Miranda made them all from hand, so they're all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Miranda's
so thank you for asking.
Yeah. No, very good question. Very good question. And yes, it is very cool to have like works of art, things, props from your movie to be able to display back there.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And and Miranda did great work on those. We love Miranda. Let's see. Yes, Warfare, fantastic movie. Oh, Gail, you've seen it. Very nice. Let's see here. DG Tubuku. Yes. Tubuku. You got to watch out for the. Did you watch the new season of Black Mirror, NG? I have not. I need to get caught up. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Mirror. Let's see. Wet One likes me to drop the belly. Fluffy. All right. He does a flop of death, I think. Let's see your pickups. We're going to get to them. Jonathan, what's going on? Any thoughts on the monkey? Did we see the monkey together?
No, we saw it separately and we both loved it.
Okay.
It's Oz Perkins.
So. We love the monkey. Very excited for a copy of it to come out. Yes, and Oz, we're both kind of collecting Oz Perkins movies. So that one will definitely go on the shelf.
Yeah.
5-star, one of the best horror movies in a long
James
time.
Wan, Stephen King, Oz Perkins. You can't go wrong. It's a
so
great film.
Yes, we love it. Yeah.
I will definitely own a copy.
Let's see. Fluffy looking great. Keep it up. Yes. Big shout out to Fluff for getting below the 300-pound mark. He's down in the 200s now.
Oh, congratulations.
And Fluffy used to be the guy that could go to the Heart Attack Grill here in Vegas and eat for free, because if you're over 350 pounds, you ate for free.
But
you had to get up on the cattle scale, and it was kind of embarrassing. But you got to eat for free.
Yeah.
But Fluffy down below 200. So, yes, looking great.
Yeah, good going.
Very happy and proud of him. Collectify, what's up? Warfare is based on director Ben Mendoza's own experience. I know. And that is what makes it so intense. It was co-directed, but one of the directors was actually there in that battle.
Okay.
And it's a true story. That is what is mind-boggling. It's intense. From a veteran, a United States Marine Corps, understanding a lot about the military, coming from a big military family, I think it speaks volumes when somebody like myself says this is the best war movie of all time. And not to diminish any others, this is just great. Let's see here. Jennifer says, hey, Ugly Stepsister looks amazingly creepy. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. That one flew under my radar. But see, and so because I'm out here with John in Vegas, I don't have the second screen to do a whole lot of research. We've been spending a lot of time at Zia and watching movies and having fun. So we haven't done too much homework on movies and other things coming out right now. So we'll try to get caught up on that and talk about it next week. Do you know anything about Ugly Stepsister?
It sounds like it's like one of the Winnie the Pooh or the Pinocchio, where it's one of those public domain movies. So it would be more kind of, I guess, Cinderella. That's what I'm thinking. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I heard is that it's one of those type of things. But I don't know a lot about it.
Okay. Fluffy's killing it on the weight loss. Nice job, dude, from House of G Fam. Daniel Berry, what's up? How you doing? Wet Movie One just got home. John, haven't seen Wonderland yet, but it's on my watch list. I'll see it soon. There you go.
Yeah, if you pick up the DVD, it has a documentary. It's a 2-disc called WAD, which is all about John Holmes.
A Wet Movie One says, you love a video store more than me. I understand. You should. If you were out here in Vegas and you had the chance to come see me or go to Zia, I know what you'd be doing.
Yeah.
I kid. We weren't going to be able to see. The bottom line is we were not going to be able to see Wet Movie One because of his filming schedule and stuff. And he was not in town here. So, and he was here for a very short time because he has to get back home. So, but we wish we could have seen Wet One. It would have been awesome. And hopefully the movie turns out great. Nick B, what's up? You ever seen the Blank I Drive with Ryan Gosling? The No I Drive? Ever seen the movie? Oh, maybe it auto-corrected. Fucked him. The movie Drive with Ryan Gosling.
It is very good. It is one of the best films with Albert Brooks. He is terrifying in it. It
sounds familiar. I'd have to see a trailer.
The trailer is very deceiving. It's a very slow burn movie, but the trailer shows it like Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get through a couple more because we got a super chat here. Jamming Music Man, what's up? And Jonathan, thoughts on Lake Placid? Lake Placid is sitting on my shelf. I believe it's sitting on my shelf. It was at one point. I think it's still there. It's been on the list of movies to watch, but I've never watched it. Have you seen Lake Placid?
I love Lake Placid. Yeah,
okay.
It's got Betty White in it. It's directed by Steve Miner. I enjoyed it. I've seen all the sequels, and now it's connected to Anaconda, so you can watch both Anaconda and Lake Placid. Yeah.
Okay. Jammin' Music Man, OGP's in Vegas. We'll be jumping in a pool. There's no pool in John's apartment complex.
No.
I hate to break it to you. That will not happen. We tried to hang out with Matt, but Matt's got things going on. He's a busy guy.
He's busy.
Very busy.
Very busy.
Matt is very busy. So busy.
Very busy.
So we won't be seeing Matt this time, which is a bummer. Buckaroo Bros, Christian, what's going on?
Hey.
And here we go. Antonin says, I watched a first-time watch comedy movie last night called Because of Winn-Dixie from 2005. Have you seen it before? I don't think I have.
I know the title, but that's it.
Okay. I think I know the title. It sounds familiar. But I mean, Winn-Dixie, I think, is like a store, so I may be just thinking it with that. But tell us about it, Antonis, because I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that before. So let's see here. Try and get caught up on a couple more comments and then get into the pickups here. Very Leatherface vibes. Jennifer likes it. The masks.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's there's a whole story behind the Meat Hook stuff, but yes, it's very Leatherface. Yeah.
Meat Hook Massacre. The whole franchise is kind of
ripped off
of Leatherface. Yeah. Musashi, what's up, Musashi? How you doing? Slack Wolf Vampiro, what's up? Oh my God, OGP, have you seen The Frogman? Awesome. I don't like found footage, but this is a mix, and I loved it. Ooh, I like mixes are better. Some found, some regular kind of footage. You know what? I don't know if I own The Frogman or not, but I saw it sitting on the shelf at Zia, and I was like, And I think it was actually like two, maybe the other one was just frogs or something. But I saw Frogman sitting there, but I don't think I've seen it.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
don't know it.
Mr. Bones, hello, good sir, hello. That reminded me. So we were talking about a movie last week, and somebody said that they saw it. What movie? And they didn't care for it. And remember, I was telling you, there's the one with the C. Maybe they saw the one with the K. What movie was that?
Oh man, you even showed me the box last night.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. God, what movie was that?
Was it Gale?
No, it's the one. It's got a. It's got Vamp Time in it. He's like the main actor.
Tom Jane?
Yes. And doesn't it have also oh my God.
Didn't I say I liked it? But then the other person.
It's not witchcraft. It's something. What is that fucking movie we're talking about?
Oh, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. Thank you. So
Stephen King's Dreamcatcher.
Yeah, so Dreamcatcher. Thank you. I knew.
Yeah.
So anyways, Dreamcatcher. There's a Dreamcatcher. The good one you want to see is Dreamcatcher with a C. There's like a knockoff that has a K. Don't watch that. Don't watch the one with the K. So maybe whoever, I don't remember who watched that and didn't care for it, but maybe you saw the wrong one, because I imagine the one with the K is going to be terrible. So, but the one with the C, we love that movie. Yeah, I love it. You love it?
I like it. It's.
I love it to death.
Oh, well, I think it's very sweet. I think that's very sweet of you.
Robert says, I agree with you. OGP Warfare was awesome. I loved it. Very nice. Yeah, one sucks. No more free food. Yeah, Fluffy blew it. He blew it. You should just maintain 350. 351. Keep the free food coming. There you go. Gail loves the monkey. Nice. And Antonis loved the monkey. Nice. Tarman Tim, what's up? Yes, congrats to Fluff on losing the weight. He's doing great. Yes. Yes, the Grimm brothers, Cinderella, they're going for, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Christian says, glad you guys fun. I wish I could be there. Glad you guys have fun. Wish I could be there that weekend with you guys. We'll have to do it. Yeah, I think you said you'll be out here soon still, right, Christian? We'll have to make it happen. I hate war movies, too depressing. And they're not for everybody. I get it. This movie is tough. It's tough. Do not take kids. Let's see here. Why do you think we never get in-depth investigations on cases like Fort Hood? I think so. A lot of like things that go on like in real life with military situations, they're not public, like police investigation stuff that make the news. Military police and investigations, there's a lot of stuff that you never ever hear about. And so I think there's some of that stuff that just, the government likes to squash things so the United States doesn't get too much of a bad rap. But maybe some of this stuff should be more public. I'm not sure. I wish I could answer that. Wonderland was a good movie. One of my favorite Val Kilmer movies. Channel Music Man says.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Good film. Yeah.
So let's see. We're gonna let's see. Antonio says the movie he watched is about a dog. Okay, that the Winn-Dixie one. It's about a dog. Okay, yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know the one he's talking about. Yeah.
Lake Placid has Betty White saying, "If I had a deck, I'd tell you to suck it." Betty White's in Lake Placid.
She's great in it. She's the best thing in it. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
that's
don't tell him too much about Betty White in this.
No spoilers.
She's the best thing.
Okay, that's great. Have you seen Red Planet with Val Kilmer? Ted, or are we talking Tom Sizemore?
Tom Sizemore.
I don't think so. Have you?
Yes. Yeah. It's good. It came out. What was the other? Mission to Mars came out at the two studios doing like the same type of movie at the same time.
Okay.
Like Deep Impact and Armageddon, that type of thing. Yeah. But it was fun. Yeah, it's a good film. It's more like a sci-fi horror.
That's cool. Balzer, the legend was a Balzer. So Balzer, news for you. You messaged me. I messaged it like about like what was I commented on your post, your thing on Instagram, and then you messaged me, and then I got the whole thing like that. I couldn't message you anymore. It says something about your account or something. So I don't know if maybe it's a setting or whatever, but I wanted to respond to you, but I didn't ghost you, but I just couldn't respond. But Beetlejuice 3 confirmed. Okay. That's pretty big. That's pretty big news. Yeah, this guy not a fan at all of part 2.
Loved Beetlejuice. Hated Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Let's see here. So boom. We're gonna let's see. Trying to Antonis, did you like the bee kill in the monkey? Well, I loved everything about the monkey, all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Lake Placid 2 has John Schneider, but unfortunately, there's no General Lee that he jumps into. And if John Schneider doesn't have General Lee, I kind of don't care, right? So there's that. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in, hanging out with us. Again, Antonis, thanks for the $5 super chat. You rock, homeboy. Thank you so much. Let's talk pickups. And we're going to start with, so I picked this up because it was $3.99. And it was Backwoods Marcy. It does not look good. But I thought $3.99. We saw another Backwoods movie. And then there was Backwoods 2 that they're so bad in the middle of it. He apologizes for how bad it is. And they're very funny. So I thought, you know what? Shot in the dark. We'll see Backwoods Marcy. Not from the same guy or company or anything. But the beauty of Backwoods Marcy
is not Backwoods Marcy.
It's not Backwoods Marcy.
No.
You open it up, and what is this alternate reverse artwork in here? It is for an ex-hooker's Christmas Carol.
It was divine. It was absolutely beautiful.
So we watched an ex-hooker's Christmas Carol last night, and there's a song in there where he sings, "It's Christmas time." She
sounds like Cartman.
Yeah, he does sound like Cartman.
It sounds like
But
Cartman.
he's trying to be serious. He's just terrible. But it's Christmas time. She's a woman now. She does hooking. It's amazing. He's singing about this girl being a hooker at Christmas. It was so bad that it was awesome.
Yeah, I was very disappointed that they didn't release the CD with this.
I know they need a soundtrack.
Like 6 songs in
They
this.
need a soundtrack.
And I didn't even know, but I actually know the guy who made this movie.
Oh,
so, and made Backwoods Marcy. So I just happened to know the guy who made it. And it's from like this niche company.
Yeah.
So that I've never heard of, but which I think is his. It's Sharky Video.
Sharky Video, yeah.
Yeah, but this is, oh my God, it was
hysterical.
I may have to get a copy myself and watch it every Christmas.
No, you'll have to keep an eye out for Backwoods Marcy. We're going to watch Backwoods Marcy tonight, maybe later on, and see how that is. But an ex-hooker's Christmas Carol, like the movie Christmas Carol, it kind of follows along those lines.
It does, and I mentioned when we got done with it, I said we can't watch Backwoods Marcy right now. We can't do that because we need to absorb.
Yeah, we need to kind of marinate and digest.
Yeah, like we need to go to sleep with the music in our heads of it's Christmas time in our heads. Yeah, so it is a brilliant film. Oh my God.
So we totally, just like Vamp Time, we need it's Christmas time. Oh man, and we're rocking that song when we do a Christmas video later this year. Let's see, Hulkster in the chat, brother. Oh yeah, what up, Brent Mania? How you doing? Let's see here. John Ward is a legend. There you go, Nemesis Beast.
Hey, Will, how you doing?
And hope everyone in the chat is doing well. There you go. That's what. See, I love the chat. Loving the chat. That's awesome. But so Nemesis Beast, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
So starting next week, hopefully, if things go well, we will be simulcasting, like multicasting or whatever. The video will be on John Ward's channel.
Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot.
Subscribe there, not here, whatever. So, so I bought, in addition to that, a few other kind of standalone movies, and then some collection stuff at Zia, and we'll go through the Zia stuff first. But why don't you show something that you picked up?
Well, I'm gonna show these 3.
Okay.
Because since they're different. So as you guys know, I do hate buys, and I do them a lot for the Funko Pops. So, but at Zia Records, the one on Eastern, it's in an area that's 60% off. And that's the thing. It has to be something I hate that's 60% off with the stickers on it. So if I ever meet the person, I can have them sign it with the percentage off. So it could be 50%, 60%. But I want them to sign it knowing that I bought this for 60% off. And this one I bought, at first they had it was the, oh my God, what's her face? Johnny Depp's ex.
The one who shits beds.
Yeah. Help me.
I don't know.
What's her name?
I don't know.
How do you not know her name?
All I know is that she likes jars of cocaine. We suck with names. We're fucking old.
God damn, man. Okay, she played.
Amber Turd. Amber
Yes,
Turd.
Amber Turd. Thank you. and they had that, and it was the chick that was in the 2 Aquaman movies. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get an Amber Turd hate buy. But no, it wasn't. It was just sitting in there. And I was disappointed. And I told Philip earlier, I'm doing really well with these pickups. Maybe when I go there, I'll be really lucky and find a good one. Oh, I did.
Thanks, House of G Fam. Yep, thank you. It was Amber Turd.
Yes, thank you. So this is the it's the Shazam Fury of the Gods Funko Pop of Athena. This is Rachel Zegler. Oh, and it says 60% right there. It was $11.99. Nobody bought it. And I also want to get the Snow White one, but I want her to sign this with this sticker on it that says 60% off. I am so happy about this. It made my day. And I even did a Google to make sure that she played this character, and she did.
That's funny.
She's the worst thing in the movie too.
That's absolutely terrible. Brent Mania wants to know how many hate buys have you got signed? You don't have any signed yet.
None signed yet. Okay. No, because I don't go to a lot of conventions and stuff. But it's one of those things where if I know Rachel Zegler will be somewhere, I want her to sign it.
Yeah.
But then I do have some Funko Pops that aren't hate buys, like Transformers, where I would want Michael Bay to sign it. Oh, yeah. I have the Tom Cruise from The Mummy, where I want him to sign it. So those aren't.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, those are. Yeah. Well, and speaking of Tom Cruise, I found this one at the Rainbow location. So this is the VHS copy of Interview with a Vampire. There you go. So excited about that. That goes into my VHS collection.
Nice.
And then the one that was at Rainbow, I found Minority Report. Only 50 cents. So not bad at all.
There you go. Yeah, 50 cent buy.
Yeah, but this one was $6. So yeah, but I guess because it's Interview with a Vampire. So
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Speaking of $6, I've had on my list. One of you all recommended a long time ago to pick this up. So I finally found me a copy of Red Snow. Would have been nice to get it on Blu-ray, but they had a DVD for $6. So I picked up Red Snow. It's been on my list. Somebody recommended it. I don't remember who, but it looks pretty fun. It's a vampire. And we have a lot of pickups. So we're not going to go too detail on all these movies.
Yeah.
But it's they don't even have a tagline on here. They got comments: pumps fresh blood into the vampire genre. But anyways, it's a vampire winter movie or something. So
I like that. Yeah.
Looks good. Whoever recommended this, thank you. We'll be checking it out. What you got next?
So if we're doing that, I'm going to go with this. So this is the Backdraft 2 movie collection. So it's got the original Backdraft from Ron Howard and then the suck-ass sequel. So I figured if I'm going to buy Backdraft, I might as well also get the sequel.
What? You're a fucking hypocrite. You know that? How many fucking times have you told me Ron Howard's movies are forgettable?
They're absolutely forgettable, and I only remember who's.
Oh man, trashing Ron Howard. And then he buys it.
I'm probably going to remember Backdraft 2 more than Backdraft. I only remember who the villain is, the arson. I do remember that, but I don't remember anything else in Backdraft.
That's funny.
Ron Howard's movies are absolutely forgettable. But if you're going to get a movie that is allegedly good, that people remember, get it with the shitty sequel also. Why not?
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So, and then a movie that I should have had, and now I have the sequel, which apparently, but Firestarter. I'll never buy the remake. That movie doesn't exist. Wet Movie 1 and I watched that and like struggling to stay awake because that movie does not need to exist. But the original Firestarter, I did not own a copy.
It's a great film.
This was $6 also. So I thought, what the heck? That was one that I should have in my collection. So Firestarter with a girl who madly loved Mama Kamala. Sorry, Drew. That didn't work out well for you.
And she also showed her boobs to David Letterman.
That's funny. So Firestarter had to have it.
Yes.
All right, what you got, sir?
We're going through DVDs first, and then I got the Blu-rays. So the next one is I've been collecting comic book movies based on games, things like that. So I did pick up the original Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't even think you know some of these because I don't. They didn't really show them to you.
No, we didn't really go over a lot of our pickups.
Yeah, because we knew we'd be doing this. The original Dungeons and Dragons, with Jeremy Irons, who's hamming it up because he knows exactly what type of movie this is. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Nice. And then, so the next one I got was Conjoined. I'd never heard of this, but it looks low budget and goofy. And I thought, you know what? It may be good for a laugh. So, and a lot of low budget movies, a sign of how low budgety they are is if they don't have a barcode. So at least it has a barcode.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But a bunch of people that I've never heard of before. It says fate brought them together. Flesh kept them together. Love will tear them apart.
Huh?
So it's about a set of conjoined twins, these two girls, which one of the girls is apparently a serial killer. And then some guy wants to marry the other conjoined twin without getting himself killed. So that's kind of
that sounds crazy.
What it's about. It does. It sounds like a lot of fun. That was $5, $4.99 right there. You?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is Grudge Match, which I would prefer it on Blu-ray, but I'll take it on DVD. This is with De Niro and Stallone. So you got Rocky versus the Raging Bull. And I remember enjoying this. I hate that cover. It is awful. But it is, it says it's a comedy, but I don't remember it being a comedy. It says two boxers fighting each other, but
two old guys fighting each other.
Yeah. So, I picked that one up. Why not?
Okay. There you go. Yeah. I'm being a fan of both those guys. Right?
Yeah.
And so then I picked up a movie that I had in my hand. I was kind of looking at, and he said it was a great movie, which I've not seen, but Fear No Evil.
Great movie.
$4.99. This is an Anchor Bay flick. So Anchor Bay is from back in the day. This is 1980 was when this was shot. Anchor Bay released it in 2003. But the Anchor Bays from back in the day were pretty good. Then they got kind of, but there it is. And what did you love about this? What's so good about this?
It's an Omen ripoff, but it's done well. It is low budget.
Right.
It's got a good director. The soundtrack is amazing. So it's got like the Sex Pistols, the Boomtown Rats. It's got a ton of people on it. Yeah. It's the guy in the middle there. That's the evil guy. That's the Damien type of guy. It's got a famous scene with a medicine ball. Oh, no, they're playing dodgeball. And the coach is going insane and it hits a guy. And it's amazing. Okay. So it is a great movie.
Nice. Very cool. 99 minutes, rated R, Fear No Evil. There you go. So I'll have to check that out. You, sir?
Now this is, I'm slowly turning into just a mainstream guy. I just, the low budget movies are killing me with how bad they are. But I saw this and I thought, okay, I'm going to pick this up. It's only $2.99. AVZ, Angels vs. Zombies. And it just sounded crazy that it's the end of the world. Zombies pop up.
It looks so bad.
And angels have to take it, come down and fight them. And it looks awful. Yeah. Does have a barcode though.
Does have a barcode.
Yeah. So I figured, why not? I might as well.
Is it a religious movie or it's no?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
No, I don't know.
Interesting.
So yeah.
That's funny.
Angels Viva.
And he's in a Santa Claus outfit.
So
yeah, that's great.
Is that Santa Claus or is that like a?
Oh no, it kind of looked like Santa Claus. Maybe it's a priesty.
Yeah, I think it's like a priesty type thing. Yeah, yeah.
Is he a priest with a machine gun? He is a priest with a machine gun right there. That's great. So yeah, you had to let me know how that is. Maybe I'll need that in my life. Probably not, but maybe. So then I owned Return to Nukem High, but I never owned a copy of the Class of Nukem High. So I had to pick that up. I haven't normally seen this sitting around at Zia. And so, of course, the good old trauma flick right there. But when I saw it, it was $11.99. But I was like, you know what? It's been one that I've been needing in my, collection for a long, long time. And I've just not seen it there until this weekend. So there you go. So $12 for Class of Nukem High.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Now I got that and Return. So
yeah,
there's that.
And so this next one, Philip Bood. And if Will is still there, this is with his Night of the Zomghouls, which I worked on.
Oh, was that Will Colazzo?
Yeah.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know his YouTube handle.
I got Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage. So where he kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, and then Will and I worked on Night of the Zomghouls, which is kind of the same thing. So it's kind of I like this movie.
This is so fucking terrible. I hate it. I hate its guts. I was so mad at that movie. So let's see a couple comments here. How's the G fam? He kicks ass for the Lord. I hate when someone kills my cereal. I missed that reference, Gail. Anchor Bay got bought by somebody else, but they're still around. Yeah, but the movies usually suck now, unfortunately. Brian Sanchez, what's up? What's up, everybody from Albuquerque, New Mexico? And Slack Wolf Vampiro. Oh my God, Frogman is amazing. It has like a cult following. I'll definitely have to check it out. Yeah, I saw it there, but I don't know. I was like, and maybe it was kind of expensive or something, but I did not grab it. And Tony says, me too. I like Willy's Wonderland. Well, there you go. There's two of you.
There you go.
I guess I'm outvoted.
Go check out Night of the Zomghouls. So I believe it's streaming.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I got this for $3.99. I did not own part 4 of Phantasm. So had to pick that up. Good old Phantasm franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Part 4 for $4.
There you go.
How about that?
I then got a sci-fi double feature of Krull and Space Hunter Adventures in the Forbidden Zone. Krull is awesome. Actually, so is Space Hunter. So they're both very cool.
Nice. How much you pay for that? $5?
Yeah, $5. $5 for 2 movies.
Nice. Yeah, that $2.50 a movie can't beat it. Yeah, that's great. So now I am at these are movies that were in John's box to take over to Zia, but they had too many of them in stock, and so there was 4 that I didn't own. That after he was done, there's a couple movies that he'll show later on that I brought to return. They didn't take. Or to exchange, and they didn't take. And there were a couple of movies, well, a few movies, because he took so many in there that they didn't take from his. So he was like, well, have at it. So these are movies that I got from John this weekend. So the first of which on top here, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren, and many others in Red.
Good movie.
You know, and I can't remember if I've ever seen the first Red. I think I've seen the first Red, but there's how many of them now?
2.
Oh, there's only 2. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think I would. I don't think I've ever seen a sequel, but I'll have to watch. Oh, is that Brian Cox in there too, huh?
It's got Bruce Willis.
Nice. Yeah, a ton of people in there. Malkovich. So, anyways, Red. So I'll have to check that out. Been watching a lot of action flicks lately. Just watched the whole Expendables franchise, and I've just watched parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Mission Impossible. So maybe we'll get to the Red movies next.
Okay, yeah.
Next year.
Let's see. Then now, since looks like I got more than you, should I be doing 2 at a time or?
Well, whatever. But
so I'll do 2 at a time so I can kind of be on your thing. So then Wonderland, as I mentioned, this is the one with.
Well, I got those too.
Okay, yeah, I got all these.
Okay.
With Val Kilmer about John Holmes, so the Wonderland murders that took place.
This is his Willy in a Wonderland.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there's Val Kilmer as John Holmes. And then Once Upon a Time in the West, Sergio Leone, one of the greatest Westerns ever made. So I had to pick that one up. So that was great. So
nice.
Special collector's edition.
Conan the Barbarian. This is 1 and 2, the complete quest, right?
Yep.
So I didn't own the Conan movie. There's a lot of movies that I like that I just never bought. But Conan 1 and 2 right there. Very cool. And appreciate this, John.
Of course.
Let me have at those.
Then I've been to go back to the comic books, the video games and stuff. I'm also collecting legends that may or may not have existed. Things like King Arthur, Robin Hood. And so I'm also picking up Tarzan. So I grabbed Tarzan in the Lost City.
Okay.
Casper Van Dien is in that one.
Oh, yeah.
And I picked up also, this is with Alexander Skarsgård. The legend.
The Sky's God.
Yeah, Legend of Tarzan. So I got those 2.
Nice. Have you seen those already?
I haven't. Well, I've seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this one.
Okay.
It also has Jane March in it, too. She's Jane. But I have not seen this one.
Jane March plays Jane?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then this other one here that I grabbed out of John's stack, The Day After Tomorrow. I've seen the movie many times. I enjoyed the movie, but I just didn't own a copy. And so why not when it's sitting right there? So thank you for that.
Got that cool cover.
Yeah, it does. You can You can do that on there.
Yep. Oh, and then because of the Expendables, I kind of got into Dolph Lundgren, not physically, but got Red Scorpion, which is the film that he did right after Rocky IV. So got that, and then there's Last of the Grads, which we watched last night.
Jesus Christ, that hurt.
It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
And
if you like tilt it forward, there you go.
And it is, yeah.
It's not great. There's some fun kills. There's some good gore. You meet these characters that you know are going to get killed, and they're giving you way too much backstory about them.
Way too much.
And it was so much going on in between the kills and stuff. They should have really tightened it up. It should have been more about an hour and a half instead of 2 hours. They were really on to something with this movie, but they just missed.
Yeah, they're just, it's like it's almost like what they said was, movies are these slasher films are like 90 minutes or less. We never get to meet the characters really. We don't understand their backgrounds. We don't know who they are. So let's do that. So now we're going to do it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then we kill them and we still don't care.
Yeah. And
because all we want is people to die.
And spoiler alert, because this is not a new movie and we're not recommending you go buy it. Spoiler alert, you find out who the killer is and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we had no idea who the killer was. They've never showed us. We know the name of the killer because they bring that up a few times on these newscasts, but they never show a picture of the killer.
There's the killer, like usually Friday the 13th. We understand that in the first one, Jason's mom wanted to kill these kids because of what happened to her son. Then parts 2, 3, and on, we understand Jason, whether it was to avenge his mother, whether it was just because fuck everybody, I'm killing you, you come to my camp. We understood why he was the killer. We don't know why this guy was a killer because we never fucking met him before. Well, we know why he was a killer, and I won't spoil everything about it. But how his connection to this school, this grad night thing.
Yeah, there's some weird beginning with 2 kids killing their parents. It's like, what does this have to do? It was very. There's no making of but nothing so we could maybe see what they were trying to do.
I wouldn't care enough to even find out. But,
I mean,
what'd you pay for that? It was on sale?
Oh my god, I paid. Oh no,
$4.99.
$4.99. Okay. God, I would have never paid $10 for this.
But I mean, here's the thing: it's not bad enough that I would throw it away or.
No, I'll keep it. Yeah. I'll keep it. Yeah.
So, and then the last one that John let me pick out of his stack over there was the original taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, which I've never seen.
Excellent.
I love the remake, and I'm sure I'll love the original here.
From the director of Jaws: The Revenge, Joseph Sargent. This is an excellent movie. Robert Shaw. It's got everybody in this thing, and it's an excellent film. So
nice.
Okay. So then if I do these last 2, I'll kind of be caught up where you are.
Okay.
So that kind of worked out with that. Okay. So I'm collecting the movies of Randall Wallace, who wrote Braveheart. He also directed We Are Soldiers, which I think is one of my favorite war movies. So I'm collecting his stuff. And one of them it's a film about a horse. It's a Disney film.
Secretariat.
Yeah. Probably would have never picked it up if I wasn't collecting his movies. But so I said, sure. And then one that I'll probably watch it at some point, but I'm not a religious person. But this is Heaven. Heaven is for Real. He directed this also. It's brand new. And I got it for $5. But I do like collecting all the movies of a particular filmmaker, even if I wouldn't normally do that. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe it's good. I don't mind watching religious stuff. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Masashi says, I like the Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan movies.
Good stuff. Yeah.
And Brian Sanchez says, Ojapin John, what are your thoughts on the Monkey 2025? So we actually just talked about that a little bit ago without spoilers, but we'll just tell you again, we both love the Monkey.
Loved it.
It's so far one of our favorite movies of this year. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So so I'm moving in now to the rest of these movies that I got from from both of the Zias are franchises. I have been on my list looking to upgrade some movies from certain franchises or get and complete my collection from franchises. So the first one, because, well, I think as far as The Conjuring goes, was there only 3 Conjuring movies? And I'm not counting Annabelle and the other stuff. Is there another one now?
3. No, there's part 4 coming out. So I think right now there is.
So I got the Conjuring 3 film collection. I have on my list that I just needed the Conjuring franchise, but I got the Conjuring 3 film collection. There's also like a 7 or 8 film collection that has like The Nun and Annabelle in there.
That's the one I have.
Okay. But I wanted to keep the Conjuring separate from The Nun and separate from Annabelle. So when I want to watch those, I know where to go to find them. I don't forget. So the Conjuring 3 film franchise. So 3 Conjuring movies on Blu-ray for $8.99. $3 a movie for this little collection right here. So I'm very happy to pick that up. John?
Okay, so they at Zia, they had an area where movies were really cheap. So I went through them and I grabbed some of these because they're bad. This one is Chaos Walking with Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland. This is directed by Doug Liman, who did Swingers and the first Bourne movie, Bourne Identity. This film sat on the shelf for about 3 years, maybe longer. It was considered to be unreleasable.
Like that is how sat on the shelf, like never released, not like on the shelf at Zia.
Oh yeah. The studio decided to hold it. Yeah, the studio said that you cannot release this film. It is awful, and they finally did, probably just to make some money back. So I saw it for really cheap, and I picked it up because I like watching bad Hollywood movies. I don't like watching bad independent low budget movies.
Yeah.
So, and this was only $4. So I figured why not? And it has a good cast in it, but yeah, they just say that it's absolutely unreleasable, but they released it. So
there you go. Cinestalker, why don't you get another one ready? And just do one more right now. Cinestalker says, Happy Horror Monday. What's up, Cinestalker? How you doing? And Tony says Conjuring 4 comes out this September. And there you go. All right, what else you got?
Well, no. Do you want to go? I think you have more than I do as far as
I'm going to do bulk here. I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 at a time.
Oh, I got
this pretty quick.
Okay. So now I do like The Rock. I do like Dwayne Johnson, even though he does pee in bottles. But I got Rampage, which is his gorilla movie. So I enjoyed that. I believe it's based on a game. So I like that.
I think it is based on a game.
Yeah. But it's got a big monster, a big white gorilla, and big monster, Dwayne Johnson, and then like a big gorilla. So,
okay. Yeah. So also on the Conjuring franchise, I did get Annabelle and Annabelle Comes Home. So is there just 2 Annabelle movies? If there's
no,
so then I have the others or whatever. I don't remember how many there are, but these were the 2 that I needed, and I don't remember either I needed them upgraded or I just needed them. So got them both for $5.99 a piece. So now I have all the Conjuring movies that currently exist on media, and I have all the Annabelle movies.
There we go. Okay. This next one is Philip found it in that area. I didn't realize what it was.
The clearance bin.
Yeah, the clearance bin, and it's Telltale. So this is produced by Ridley Scott and Tony Scott. I like Ridley Scott, but I'm a huge Tony Scott fan. And so Philip let me have it because of that. So this will go in my Tony Scott collection. So I've never heard of it. It's probably on IMDb, but I've never heard of it or seen it.
Sounds interesting, though.
Yeah. So
cool. Cinestalker says WrestleMania week in Vegas. There, yes, it is. Pick up Rampage A. Not sure what you mean, Gail. Is there another one? But yeah, WrestleMania week. We talked about that last night, and neither one of us really care.
Yeah.
But I know they're already building the stage and getting the stadium ready for WrestleMania. So you want to do another one?
Sure. This one, I do watch a show called on YouTube called Mr. Sunday Movies. They have a little sub thing within that called the Caravan of Garbage, but that's just the name. They review a lot of good movies. This time they are they're reviewing video game movies, and they reviewed 3, which I purchased because I'm purchasing all the stuff that they're doing. And this one was the mystery one that the viewers could choose. And From what I understand, everybody who likes this game hates this movie, but it's Uncharted.
Oh yeah.
And it's like they say, like the cast is completely miscast. It's just, but it does have some stuff from the movie or from the game in it. I've never seen it or played the game, so I don't know. But yeah, so Uncharted.
What pay for that?
$8.99.
$8.99. $9.
Otherwise, the one with the
good or worth it.
Yeah, I mean, they had one with a slip jacket, but it was almost $20.
Oh yeah, no, don't do that.
So it's like, no, I'll just get it without it.
Yeah. So I have Insidious: The Red Door, the new one. And I had one or two of the other Insidious movies, but they were on DVD. So I picked up Insidious. Where are we going? The first Insidious for $5.99. I picked up Insidious Chapter 2 for $5.99.
Good stuff.
It's. I picked up Insidious Chapter 3 for $6.99. And Insidious: The Last Key for $6.99. So now I have the entire Insidious franchise. And so, and since I got the $40 credit for movies trading in, I was like, fuck it, there's some franchises I've been wanting to get, but I have not pulled the trigger just because they were going to add up to a lot. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go all out. And in a minute, or maybe right now, fuck it, we'll just tell you right now, the value of the movies I bought at Zia Records, at the first Zia where I traded in, was $120. Using my $40 credit, I got down to $80. And then using all my other points, I got down to $51. So I walked out with $120 worth of shit for $51. So yeah. So Insidious. Yeah. John.
Nice stuff. Okay, and then I have a I don't care what people say, I like her, a Gina Carano movie, and this is her first film called Haywire, where she's like an assassin or something. So, and I remember enjoying it. It's got a pretty big cast in it, so it's got like Michael Fassbender, Ewan McGregor, Bill Paxton. Oh, rest in peace, Bill Paxton, Channing Tatum, with Antonio Banderas and Michael Douglas.
Nice.
So, I enjoyed it. I am on her side of things. So I like supporting.
I remember, I don't remember the movie, but I know I've seen it and I remember enjoying it.
Yeah, I remember the beginning. I think that she goes into a diner and just starts shooting it up. Like she's on the street, she's walking to it with the guns, but I think that's this one.
Okay. Nocturnal, you were able to use your points. Yeah. No, I used.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. What did Nocturnal say about?
They said that he couldn't use them.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah, he had a good amount of points, and the guy said, "Oh no, you can't use them." But to be fair, I did ask them a couple times when I went there by myself, "Do I have any points?" And the guy's like, "No, you don't have any points yet, but you will after these."
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe that's what he meant, but yeah, I think Nocturnal said that he has a ton of points.
I forgot that they wouldn't let Nocturnal.
Yeah, it was messed up.
And so, also I forgot because I returned that and the guy just gave me store credit, that one movie. Or no, I didn't return. He overcharged me. And so they gave me store credit instead, which I was like, whatever, because I'll buy stuff. That $4 was a part of the money I got back too. So between the $40 credit, the $4, and then my points, I was down to $51.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But Michael McNally, what's up? You guys hitting up Fremont tonight or double down? No, John has to go to work in the morning. So we're going to, after this video, we're actually going to go over and grab bite to eat at Applebee's probably. Yeah. And then come back here, maybe pop in a movie or something along those lines. James, hell yeah, let's see. I'm not I'm missing. We missed some comments, so I apologize, James, on what you were referring to there. Cena or Cody Cinestalker? Oh, there you go. Cinestalker's going Cena, title 17 plus he lets go. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Do you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. John, what was the movie you was talking about with animatronics? Can't find it in your IMDb. Oh, yeah. What the movie you did where you helped with Will and I think Sean was a part of it?
Oh, Night of the Zomghouls.
Is it on your IMDb?
It should be on my end. Yeah, it should
Night
be
of the Zomghouls.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully that helps, Mr. Bones. I like Gina Carano, and I recommend In the Blood. In the Blood. Is that I never heard of that?
I think it's. I know it's after. Isn't that the one with the wolves? I think she's in like the snow with wolves or something like that. I think. I could be wrong. I think.
So I had the first. No, I think I had like Prophecy number.
Oh,
3.
I should do one more to match you.
I've already started.
Okay,
we'll be all right. Prophecy number 3 with Christopher. I had the third one with Christopher Walken. This is the entire 5-film Prophecy franchise for $13.
That's a good collection.
So there you go. So $13 for 5 films. Boom. Now what you got?
Boom. All right. So I picked up Bad Lieutenant. This is the NC-17 rated version with Harvey Keitel.
The original one, not the remake.
Yeah, the original. I also have the one with Nick Cage in it too. That one's not by Abel Ferrara. This one is. So Warner Herzog did the sequel, so it's great too. But this is nice because it's the NC-17 instead of the R-rated one. So you get full Harvey Keitel dong.
Don't necessarily know that I need that in my life. Go ahead and know.
This one I wanted to see in the theater, but I missed it. It's The Unholy, and it has Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who I'm a big fan of. So,
that's a fucking great movie. I love this movie. Yeah, I love it to death.
Love it to death. It's very sweet.
It's a good movie. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is opposite. He is not exactly Negan in that movie. So, have you seen Arsenic and Old Lace?
Yes,
I have not. Is that one movie or two?
It's two. It's one movie. Arsenic and Old Lace. It's black and white. Boris Karloff did the stage production of it.
Okay.
So it's a good film. It's a dark kind of comedy. It's a good movie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Werewolves 2024? I liked it. So, Brian, I have still not seen Werewolves because it came out in December and I was in New York City. I couldn't watch it then. And I heard such bad reviews about it before I had a chance to watch it. So I never did. I've heard it's kind of like, feels like an Asylum or a Sci-Fi Channel movie. So I just haven't. But you enjoyed Werewolves from last year, the one that came out in December?
It's like The Purge. I liked it.
Okay.
I did not like the ending, but I'm a fan of Frank Grillo, so I like stuff that he's
like Frank Grillo. Frank Grillo is going to be at Creep IE Aftermath in September. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. But man, when I hear it's going to look like The Asylum or like a Sci-Fi Channel movie, I'm like,
I don't think so. The Werewolves looked really good.
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
But I think a lot of that is just like the way it's shot. It looks like a soap opera.
It's a Stephen C. Miller movie, and he normally does pretty good stuff.
Okay,
so low budget good stuff.
Yeah. Well, it had terrible scores on Rotten Tomatoes. So.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking.
Yeah. Well. So, anyways, but I haven't seen it. He likes it. There you go. So the next, I needed this. Balzer, if you're still here, you will appreciate this. I only had DVDs for this franchise, so I've got the 3 movies that exist in this franchise because there's only 3 movies that exist in this franchise.
There are 4.
Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I paid $8.99 for the 1 and 2, and then I paid $8.99 for part 3. So that's $18 for the entire all you need of the Jeepers Creepers franchise.
He needs one more. He needs one more.
That movie does not exist.
He needs one more.
No,
I'm yes. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I enjoyed it. I interviewed the writer for One Filmmaker, One Film. He explained the problems with it. And so I believe it does count. I do believe Reborn does count.
Yeah. When I met with Cinestalker, when we met the real Creeper, Mr. Jonathan Breck, the first thing he said was, I had nothing to do with part 4.
A lot of people.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah, dude. There you go. All love, man. One love.
Hey, Balzer, baby. I love you, baby.
Oh, man.
There you go. That's gushing over Jonathan Breck, the Creeper.
I would say 1 through 3 is its own thing. I get that. It is. And then Reborn is the outcast, is the stepchild, is the black sheep. But I've seen it a couple of times. I did like it. Like I said, I interviewed the writer. He explained a lot of the problems with the movie, and so I think it could be watched on a separate thing, on its own thing.
Yeah, the Creeper has a total different MO. It's not the same Creeper. But Balzer agrees with me. He says Reborn was god awful, John. But Antona says I don't hate Jeepers Creepers 4 like most people.
There we go.
So there you go. You have one fellow supporter of a movie that I feel doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What you got over there?
This one I read a long time ago, and I think it's a cosmic horror movie. So when I found it, I grabbed it. It's a Dread original. It's called Island Escape, and I think it's like these soldiers go onto an island, and it's like a cosmic horror movie. So I definitely picked it up, and it was only $5. So grab that.
There you go.
Yeah.
So this last franchise I got from Zia Records, I was very, very happy. This has been on my list for a while, and I haven't wanted to pull the trigger because it was so expensive. But I have a lot of this franchise on DVD, but I didn't have the entire franchise. And well, I'm going to start, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But Prometheus, so you probably know where I'm going now. This is the 4-disc collector's edition with the 3D Blu-ray, the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy.
Yeah,
right here.
That's a good one.
So that was $8.99 for that Prometheus set right there. And then I don't know why this was so fucking expensive, but $11.99 for Covenant. But I had to have it to complete the collection. And then the Alien Anthology.
So good.
Which this was brand new. This was still in the factory wrapper. Zia didn't even pull that off. They put their stickers on the outside of it. And even their security device was on the outside taped in. So this was still brand new. It's a little, like you can tell, it was not really cared for. The corners are bent up a little bit. But being brand new, it has everything in it, which is really nice. And like the book back here and all the discs are fresh. But so I wanted that. But they had been asking like $60 for this collection. This was $25, and it was still brand new factory sealed. So came up on this goodness right here. So now I have the first 6 Alien movies on Blu-ray. I still have AVP 1 and 2, but they're on DVD. And I don't know if I give a fuck enough about those because I haven't given a fuck enough to watch them yet. I don't know if I care. Maybe I'll upgrade them at some point. But the Alien now, and I don't have Romulus because Romulus is out now, but it's still like $35 for a Blu-ray there. So I wasn't going to buy that yet. But so I finally had to break down and get the entire Alien franchise.
But the good thing about that one is, and I'll let people know, is that there's 2 versions of the film. There's the theatrical, and then there's different cuts. You can't really say
of all 4 movies,
cut.
Right?
Yeah. So Alien, it's Ridley Scott's original cut that has one scene that missing, and then Aliens, you get the original, and then the James Cameron cut, which is like the 30-minute longer one. And then Alien 3 is the assembly cut, because David Fincher will have nothing to do with the movie at all. And then the 4th one is also kind of like a producer's cut.
Yeah.
And all of these, I would say maybe except for Alien, because we didn't need that scene, all of these are better than the theatrical version. And then there's a bunch of documentaries.
And I've never seen the assembly cut. And that's what everybody's telling me I need to watch that.
The assembly cut is much better. Yeah.
I still like the theatrical.
I liked both, but I think the assembly cut rocks.
So I got that. That's cool. I'm very happy about it. I'm really knocking collections off the list right there. So I'm very happy about that. So what you got over there, good sir?
I got 2 more Blu-rays that we picked up. So once again, going back to the comic book thing, I heard that this is pretty crappy, but Mortal Kombat Legacy. So I got Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, so I figured I would pick this one up. But I did watch a documentary on the movies and the games, and from what I understand, Legacy is not very good, but it was only $2.
There you go.
Yeah,
for $2 to add it to the collection.
Yeah. So now I got those 3, and I have my own copy of Red. I did not own it, and it is based on a graphic novel. So I got Red 1 and 2.
See, that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to look for the Blu-ray too. If I think I enjoyed the first one. We'll see. The second one, is it as good as the first or close?
No, because the first one is really good. The second one is good. I mean, it's obviously it didn't go off very as much because then they didn't make part 3. Yeah. But the whole idea is that it is old. Is that it's old people doing this stuff. That's kind of the whole premise of it. So they got all the old actors to do it. But Red is really good. I like them both. So
maybe how much you pay for that?
$6.99.
That's not bad. 2 movies. That's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so that's all my.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all my Zia records.
And what are all those?
So this would be Savers, and then this would be what Philip gave me.
Okay. Well, why don't you show all of what I gave you right now, and then we'll do Savers last.
Okay.
Because we have about the same amount of Savers.
All right. So same type of deal. Philip took his stuff in. What they didn't take, he gave me some. He just gave me before we even went, but some were taken from that. So once again, going back to the comic book thing,
some of these I might have gotten from Fluffy Gamer.
There you go. This is the Avengers. It's the first movie in 3D, so it's got the Blu-ray, the DVD. It's like a 5-feature action pack. I do already own it, but not in 3D, and it's on DVD, not Blu-ray. So this is a nice little,
it's a good
little addition.
Collection. Yeah,
yeah.
And the thing is, for me, the Marvel movies, Avengers and stuff, I'm never going to collect those. The only Marvel I think I collect is Punisher stuff.
Oh, okay. And then Philip said that he was not a fan of racing stuff. I'm a fan of Stallone. You like Stallone too, but just not the racing stuff.
Yeah.
And so he gave me Driven, which I don't think I have. So that's the Stallone racing movie by Rennie Harlan. So I thought that was pretty good.
There you go.
This is a great film by Barry Levinson, who I've met and had a lengthy conversation with at the video store I used to work at. Let me get back in there. So this is Diner. This is an awesome movie with a great cast in it. I mean, it's got Steve Guttenberg, Daniel Stern, Mickey Rourke, Kevin Bacon, Timothy Daley, Ellen Barkin, Paul Reiser. Yeah. So, speaking of aliens.
Great movie.
Yeah. So it's a very good film. This one I've never heard of, and it's brand new.
It's hilarious.
The rendering with Shannon Doherty. So
Rest in peace, Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, R.I.P. So I have no idea about this one. I've never heard of it or anything.
But you didn't have it.
Yeah.
And there you go.
And I don't have this one either. I've never heard of this. Lake Noir. Don't even know the cast or anything, but have no idea. Oh, this is Brain Damage Films. So that goes to the brain damage section. So, but no idea who or what this is. This I have seen, but I've never picked it up. And that is Rain in Darkness. So it looks like a vampire thing.
Yeah. I've seen it at Zia too. I didn't look at the price or anything, but yeah. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh no, I brought those specifically out for you.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay.
You had asked me before. And then this is the one that I'm most happy about. And said, Philip, you can keep all the rest of them. I'll just take this. And that's the Clerks 10th anniversary edition. It's like a big, and this has the original version of Clerks. It has the Sundance version of Clerks. It's got a ton of stuff on it. I mean, it is huge. So it's got.
And I like Clerks, but I don't like Clerks enough to, give a fuck about this. So happy that John's able to have it.
Yeah, I am a hater lover of Kevin Smith films. I really have like a love-hate type of relationship with him. I think his early stuff is brilliant, and his newer stuff is garbage.
And I have a copy. I'm not giving him the only copy of Clerks I have. I got like a Blu-ray. So that's why I'm giving that away.
This is more for like a hardcore fan.
Yeah,
just the regular Blu-ray one.
And the thing is, I would never watch behind the scenes or anything like that for Clerks. So I've seen it. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. It was funny. I like it. Part 2, okay. I liked less than the first one, which I know is backwards for a lot of people. And I haven't given enough fucks to see Part 3.
Oh God, Part 3 is awful. It is.
Some people like it.
Awful. They have no idea what they're talking about. None.
That's all that.
Okay. And now cool. Savers. That's it.
So Savers. So today was half off day. So everything was half off at Savers.
The entire store.
Bought a couple movies I might not have bought if they weren't half off. and this is actually kind of cool because it's kind of completed some collections for me. I got Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher. I had the second one, but I did not have this one. So this was $6. So I got it for $3 for the Blu-ray of Jack Reacher. Sean?
I got this is my only Blu-ray, and it's the Sentinel. And it has we got Michael Douglas, Kiefer Sutherland, and Eva Longoria.
That's cool.
And it's her first feature film, but she was still doing TV. Okay. And the critics praised her in it, saying that she did a really good job, and this was a good film for her to start off with. I've never seen it, so I thought I would pick it up. It was $6. Well, yeah, I guess it'd be $3.
$3.
Yeah,
nice.
So worth it.
Very good. And so then I got Sherlock Holmes, the sequel. I own the first one. I love these two Sherlock Holmes movies.
They're good.
I think Robert Downey did a great job, and which is funny because I am typically not a fan of fake accents. Because of fake accents, I have not seen that Mel Gibson movie where he's got like a sword and shit. I don't like that kind of movie.
Like Hamlet?
No, Mel Gibson.
Braveheart?
Braveheart.
Oh.
His fake accent. So, anyways, but Sherlock Holmes, yeah, I picked that up. Game of Shadows. So now I have both of those. So I have
Richie.
Both of Jack Reachers and both of Sherlock Holmes.
Okay. This one, and excuse my language, I almost had an orgasm over. This is considered to be one of the worst movies ever made. It is going to sit right next to Xanadu. And Philip heard me go, oh, when I found it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, he was making some noise.
Oh, my God. And it is Peter Frampton, the Bee Gees. And it's also Aerosmith, Steve Martin. My God, everybody is in this. It is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Oh, my God, this is one of the greatest bad movies ever made.
Are the Beatles in it?
No, they wanted the Beatles in it, and they went, screw you. So, no.
They can't. You're blinding them. There you go. So is it based on the music of Lonely Hearts Club?
Yeah, it's based on the album and other music from what they did, and the soundtrack is great because there's a voiceover in this from George Burns, but there's no dialogue in the whole movie. It's like they lost the soundtrack. Oh. So George Burns does the voiceover, and then it's just music, and it's got a buttload of people in it. So the soundtrack is great, but the movie is awful.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's fun awful.
Well, so that's a movie you put on the background at a party and just kind of listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me talk about this. Let me just ask, did you shave your V for vagina? If you've seen Between Two Ferns. So V for Vendetta.
It's the one that she's on.
Yeah, and that's Zach Galifianakis.
I just
asks her if she shaved her V for vagina.
I love that.
So V for Vendetta. This was $3.99, so I got it for $2. It is the 2-disc special edition, and I've never seen the movie, and so to get it for $2, I'm like, okay, I'll get it, and if I love it, maybe I'll upgrade to a Blu-ray or something someday. But for $2, why not? Even though it's only a DVD. So there you go.
Yeah. This is one that Philip handed me and said this can go into my religious section, which I do have.
Yeah.
And this is and I got it for John Voight because he plays Noah. How awesome is John Voight as Noah? And that's Noah's Ark, the mini series. So I figured I got to get it. It also has Mary Steenburgen and F. Murray Abraham, who's looking very angry with a patch on his eye.
Yeah.
So this was sit right next to my Noah copy.
What'd you pay for that?
This was $3.99.
So $2.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah.
And then also for $2, I got the 25th Hour, or just 25th Hour, a Spike Lee joint, which I'm not really a Spike Lee fan, but it's got Edward Norton and the stickers over everybody else. But it's got Brian Cox and Philip Seymour Hoffman. So it's got a great cast, but the 25th Hour. So I've not seen this. It's like a movie in New York. I love movies from New York. And Edward Norton's great. Philip Seymour Hoffman's great. Brian Cox, the original Hannibal Lecter. Love them. So 25th Hour. Never heard of it before today, but now I own it for $2.
$2. Speaking of stuff like Noah and all that, I did pick up the $1 Million Hotel. that has Mila Jovovich, who I absolutely love. She's my number one. And
Or
Mel
you
Gibson.
may know her as Mila Jovovich.
Yes, in America. And this is a Vin Wenders, I think is how you say his last name, film. He's done a whole bunch of indie movies. So, yeah, I was excited to get that because of basically Mila and Mel Gibson. So,
5 minutes ago, so Gail may be gone, but Gail had to go for the evening. Gail, take care of yourself, get
Bye,
some
Gail.
rest. We will see you, talk to you soon. Good, sir. I have 2 more. You have 3 more. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I love these, and I like to get them, and I hate when the cases are broken and you have to get a new case or anything. But Blockbuster exclusive movies like that. So this one's called Awake, and it's got Hayden Christensen, Jessica Alba, and Terrence Howard. So it's got a phenomenal cast, and I've never seen it before. It says sexy and suspenseful. And do we get a tagline? No, we don't get a tagline, but it's the Blockbuster exclusive. And I love the Blockbuster exclusives, and it's even the Blockbuster case and exclusive.
that is pretty cool.
I love the Blockbuster, cases and stuff. So this was a previously viewed. It was a rental, but I've got it now. And with this cast, man, it should be a fun movie. I think it's going to be a fun movie. Have you ever seen this?
No, I know of it, but I've never seen it. But now I understand taking off the back sticker because that's Savers.
Yeah.
But are you going to keep the other stickers from Walmart? Do you keep, or do you take those off?
These are not Walmart's.
I'm sorry, a Blockbuster.
From Blockbuster. Yeah, no, they stay.
Okay,
It stays. Yep, just like it'd be on the shelf.
that's how.
Maybe I'll put it below that sign that the badass Robert hooked me up with. So,
Yeah. Okay.
But no, those stay. But the Saver sticker comes off.
Okay.
All right, go, sir.
All righty. This is a collection, like I said, collecting booked people, all that type of stuff with the games. This is Sherlock Holmes Film Festival. So he's going to go right in there with the Tarzan movies and stuff like that. It's got a whole bunch of old Sherlock Holmes movies on them. It says that there are 17 hours.
Wow.
So you get the Basil Rathbone ones. You even get one with Christopher Lee.
That's cool.
So you get, it's a whole bunch of them. So it's a whole collection of Sherlock Holmes. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Love Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I'll do one more.
Um,
I only got one left.
Yeah, because I wanted to do this one at the same time that you're doing that one. So I held off on it.
We'll do the other one first, and we'll wrap with these.
Okay. So this is a hate purchase. And this is
Another
part of
hate
that.
purchase.
Yeah, but this is a movie, not a Funko Pop. And this is one that was featured on the Mr. Sunday movies. And it's Pixels with Adam Sandler, who I despise. This is an awful movie. It is horrible.
Will you watch it?
I have seen it.
Will you watch it?
I don't know. Maybe.
You just bought it because you hate it.
I bought it, and it's also because they reviewed it, and I'm buying the movies that they're reviewing.
Okay.
So, but I figured, you know what? If I'm going to own an Adam Sandler movie that's a comedy, then I might as well do this one.
And it was $2.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So if I have Adam Sandler standing in front of me, I'll have him sign Pixels because I hated it so much. So maybe I'll leave the sticker on the back of this one.
There you go. Oh yeah, there you go. And tell him you got a half price on
That's right.
Yeah. So the last movie that both of us got is another Blockbuster, although mine is. John is not. But so you pointed this out to me, and that it was you had found both of them. I was pretty much done shopping, but you mentioned this, and being the Blockbuster exclusive, thank you for giving me the opportunity to purchase this one. Being that you found it. But I love the fact it still has the Blockbuster little advertisement in there, and it's the exclusive Blockbuster of the movie Bobby, which John Ward will tell us about.
So this is I'm a big Emilio Estevez fan as more of a director than an actor.
The Mighty Duck Man himself.
That's right. And so he wrote and directed this. This is about Bobby Kennedy and the assassination of Bobby Kennedy. I think that he is a very overlooked, underrated director. I think he has made some good movies or some great films like Rated X and some other films. So I highly recommend, picking up films that Emilio Estevez has directed. and this is one of his more serious movies. So
About the assassination of Bobby Kennedy, right?
yeah. And then when I found both of them, I knew that you collected those, so it's just like shit. I'll keep this one. I don't mind at all, and you keep that one. So
Man, Lawrence Fishburne, Heather Graham, Anthony Hopkins. There he is. Yeah. Helen Hunt and William H. Macy, Lindsay Lohan, Emilio. Yeah, great cast right here. So very cool. And so it's a couple of those blockbusters. And then walking out of Zia, they threw 2 of these magic beans. Hopefully it's not like cocaine or something. But,
then you should give it to me.
I'm going to take it home. It says wildflower seeds. So they just threw them in the bag. It was like a little, hey. So maybe I'll go home and sprinkle them in the yard for some wildflowers or something. We'll see. Yeah. But man, it's a good time. Picked up some great stuff. A million movies. I am absolutely fucked when I go home trying to figure out how I'm going to put these all on my shelves because I don't have the space. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see. House of G-Fan says, remember that episode of Seinfeld where George thought he bought John Voight's LeBaron, but the title said John Voight. Thought he bought John Voight's LeBaron, like Chrysler LeBaron, but the title said John Voight. I don't remember that episode. I've seen a lot of Seinfeld, but I don't remember that episode. That's funny. Do you like The Fourth Kind? Oh, so there's a good question because you know what? I watched The Fourth Kind and I thought it was okay. I heard a lot of hate about it. How do you feel? I know you've had seen it.
Oh, I own it. Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. It's real footage with new footage, and it has been determined that it's fake, that it did not happen.
Yeah.
But it's Mila, so of course I'll watch it. I had the pleasure of hanging out with her and partying with her when her album came out, and I had her sign the CD and the poster, and she was very cool to hang out with. This is like right after she did Dazed and Confused. Very nice person, and so she's been my number one since like 90 something, probably like 90 on.
Yeah.
And I've just collected her stuff. But I like The Fourth Kind if you don't take it seriously. I enjoyed it. I like how they kind of pieced it all together. Okay. But it's after, with YouTube and all that, I did look up stuff on it, and people are just like, it's not real.
Yeah. And House of G-Fan says Peter Dinklage is the best part of Pixels. There you go. I've never seen Pixels.
Yeah, he's pretty fun in it. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll give you that. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So, John, you're going to have to do a room tour soon or like an apartment tour for them because they need to see what the fuck is hanging on the wall over there. You guys, I've said some stuff that's kind of been questionable, things that I've liked or whatever over, the years. John got some explaining to do over here. He has a couple posters on the wall that are very suspect.
I enjoy collecting bad, especially. I don't like I said.
I guess yeah.
I don't like bad, I don't like movies that are bad because they're like shot on a phone in somebody's backyard. I don't like that crap.
Yeah.
But I am a Hollywood guy. I know what you're doing now. Ferguson. But I do enjoy, for example, the Funko Pops. I got way out of control collecting every single Funko Pop that I liked. I spent way too much money on Funko Pops. So now I've narrowed it down to, unless it's 3 or 4 that I really enjoy, I like getting the bad ones. I really enjoy getting the bad ones with the stickers. I like leaving them on. I like knowing that maybe one day I could get them signed. And that's the same thing with these 2 posters that I have hanging on my wall. I decided to pick the worst Sony movie and the worst DC movie. And now I'm going to be ordering the worst Marvel movie. And they're going to be framed. So you would think they would be the best. No.
Yeah.
I wanted I used to work at a video store and George Lucas would come in all the time. And I had a Howard the Duck poster ready. Everybody gets Star Wars signed. I wanted Howard the Duck. That's fun. But he never came in when I was, once I brought the poster in, I think he was off. It was probably the Star Wars movies.
Well, what are you going to do? Seps, what's up? And what's up, Sep? How you doing? Married with Children was the best show, competing with The Simpsons in the 90s. 2 good ones there. And everybody loves Married with Children still. and Men of Simpsons. Isn't it still going?
It's still going.
So that's
Like
crazy.
35 years or
Crazy.
something.
Yeah, nuts. That is nuts. But man, that's what we got for pickups. Next week, I'll be back at home, and JW will be chilling right here, and we'll be talking about God knows what, but whatever's going on in the world of movies. Looking forward to, I think, maybe The Accountant 2, I think, comes out in a couple of weeks, so we'll be talking about that next week. Anything else you wanted to mention tonight, John?
No. Please check out, my channel. I am trying to at least do one video a week. I do have, I finally got all my Michael Bay stuff, so I will be doing a big ass Michael Bay video. I'm also going to I just did a video on the art of Michael Cimino, which kind of leads into possibly doing the Wachowskis. So all of their movies. So, so there is stuff coming up, including movies that I purchased and all that stuff. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And so for me, I don't know because there's nothing more reviewing coming out this week. So I don't know. Maybe you see me, maybe you won't. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, you will see me back next Monday, same bat channel, same bat time. I think we're gonna head out now. We got to go get some foods in our bellies.
Yep.
Got to go get some food. So anyways, have yourselves a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks,
We
everybody.
appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves.
Thanks. You have a good one. Be
And
safe.
be good. And do we have an exit? Oh, yeah, we'll do the same thing. We'll say bye the way we say hi. See
What's your favorite scary movie?
Most of all, fuck you!